Hey everybody, I am back with part 2 of my mold series that I got from Hobby Lobby. I waited until their next sale and I told you I was going to get the bunts. And again, everything's 50% off, so any price you see, take 50% off of that, okay? But you guys, how adorable is this bunt mold? And it's 1.63, it's not even 2 inches. So cute. You could add frosting, you could paint them. These are going to be adorable to work with and to put on different faux foods. Think about Christmas time, fall. Look at that one for fall. Kind of like a sunflower. Isn't that adorable? Okay, and then, look, I kept going back and forth thinking, do I want to do that? You know, I don't know, do I? And I thought for $5, you get the horn, what you call it, whatever it is, and then you get the eyelashes and the ears. But I thought, oh my gosh, how cute with those pastels would that be? I think that is adorable. And then I just got this pot holder, and that was $2. And it's all on the Sunny Side Up Bakery and Hobby Lobby, all of this. Isn't that cute? And then I went ahead because I want to try to get bigger baking cups. And so what I thought I would do is just take one of these out and make it my template. Now, I do have a Cricut, the old Cricut, and I'm talking the old Cricut, the one that was very first made with cartridges. And I do have the cupcake liner cartridge, which I will get out. But if I wanted to hurry and get one made, I could always use this. And then these, this is wonderful. These are the decorating tip cover set. So they have 2 for the large tip, which is this, okay? And then they have for the small tip, these down here. So like I told you before, when you have your spackle in your bag, as long as you tie that up with a rubber band or, look at this, icing bag ties. Guys, with this and these, your spackle will last easily a week, if not longer. Easily. So if you have colors and you think, oh shoot, what am I going to do? I have too much. Put these on there, and if you don't have that, before I found these, I just did a rubber band. But for $2.99, guys, half off, yes, I will buy them. And these. Okay, now these were $6 regularly, but $3. And these tips, look at this. $1.59, so half of that, and 50 cents. Okay, come on. So you can keep your spackle, and it will be fine until you're ready to use it again. And then remember, I showed you in my other video the little gems, and I told you I was going to get the bow. Well, I did. And look, it has all these different bows. And that was regularly $4, so $2. Then this one is a regular tip. And this is to make stars. And remember I told you I keep the little card because I want to remember what it can make. So this one can make stars and shells. And this one can also, this is a large one. So you can see the difference here in them. So for these, the big ones, you use a 16-inch pastry bag, and for the smaller, use a 12-inch. And then I got this one, and this is just the round tip. And those make balls, or they make the, oh, I don't know how to explain it. I'll be showing you on a cake I'm making what these do. That is what I got on this second haul, but I wanted to show you. I also got this decorator tip and accessory case, and this was half off. And in it, I have my couplers, and it is couplers. Thank you, everyone that told me how to say it. The big ones and the small ones. And some tips still that I don't have undone. And then I filled up this area, and this is for the small ones. And I was keeping them in a Cool Whip container, and just everything. I always had to take everything out to find anything. And then these are my big tips. I'm sad that they don't have a area for the big, but the big ones don't fit because the top wouldn't close, so I have to lay them down. And there's the covers, and those covers work really good. I'll put one on and show you. This is for a small one. And then the large ones are just like that, only large, of course. But I mean, and they really stick. I mean, you have to work at it to get it off, which is good. You want that. So I just wanted to show you that as well. Hey guys. All right, so here's one of the molds I showed you. The last one that I got, which is the unicorn. It's cute. So I made one of the horns, and I still have to cut off the excess, and that's no big deal. When it dries, I'll do that. But I'm going to make one more, and I thought I'd show you. Because I think this is going to make a cute faux food cake. Or I have another idea for it too. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting this Model Magic, the white, into the silicone mold. And this has a two-part, meaning you like a 3D. Okay, so I'm gonna just put and just squeeze it. And I always hold my breath to see if it's going to come out okay, which it did. Again, I don't care about where you see this extra. That's no big deal. Just wondering. I can't tell. You know what? I'm going to try something different real quick. I'm going to put half and half. I don't know that that's the way it's supposed to go, but I'm going to try it. Just want to see how this works if I do both and put them together. Okay, let's see what this does. Got to make sure you have them even. Yeah, I do think that's the way it's supposed to be. I'll cut all that when I'm done. So you fill both sides, then put it together. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to. It just depends on the way you want it. But anyway, and this is why I always keep this, so I can kind of reference myself back to it. Now I'm going to make the ears. I could use different colors, but I'm just going to use the white and then I can paint it. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, those are pretty thick, so. And you know, they have these where you can put it together right now. But I think I'm going to leave it separate. Well, let's see what happens. Because you see these little things? And then they have the holes. That's where you line them up, which is nice. Then you know that you're getting it right where it should be. Oh, okay. So there's one. The other one, and I might go ahead and get my black out to make the eyelashes. Boy, these molds make it really easy, you guys. I told you I was going to show you how a couple of these work so you could get an idea for you that don't know about these silicone molds, or how you would do it if you were using them to make faux food. I try to get it into the actual mold without it being out of it as much as possible, but if it's a little bit, it's no big deal. There you go. There's the two ears. I'll put this back. I kind of lost its shape a little bit, so I want to Well, since I have the white out, I'll just do the white, and I can always paint it black. It's not that big of a deal. Then we'll let this dry, and then I want to show you one other thing that I did off camera, but I want to show you how good it turned out. These are definitely worth buying when they are on sale, especially at Hobby Lobby. And the reason I like the Model Magic so much is it's so much lighter in weight, and it's so easy to work with. Okay, so I put the clay in, and then I'm just taking this little rolling pin, and then I'll wait for it to dry, and then we'll take them out. And you know I'm going to have to cut around here because the eyelashes are very small, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to wait for that to all dry, and when it's all dry, we'll come back and I'll paint it. Okay, guys, look at these. Look how pretty. Look at the veining in those. Isn't that crazy? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, and I'm going to make this. I think this is the second to the biggest. So what you do is you come in, and it's worth finding some of these little rolling pins when you're doing, especially when you're making faux food. These really help. And on my Lazy Susan, I always put saran wrap, and then I can just take it off so the paint or whatever else doesn't come in and ruin it. It's easy cleanup. Okay, so I'm going to take cut two. Bring it in, and you just line it up wherever you want it. Put them together so they're matching, and you press. And look at that leaf. Do you see that? And then if I want it to be where you get the point up here, I can just come in . Then I'll paint this one. But I love these. Now the rose one I got to still work on that. That's a little bit more, I'm not sure how to use that yet. And with my hands, I'm just kind of maneuvering this while it's still pliable to make it look more like a leaf. You know how a leaf would be. See how this one, instead of just being completely flat, I make it to where it has some kind of dimension. Okay, and there you go. And again, I just kind of molded it the way I wanted it. I'm going to let those dry, but I wanted to show you what these can do, and I do really like them. So if you're on the fence about getting them, I would say get them. They're worth it. So guys, that is all I'm going to show you right now. I showed you the rest of my haul, how to use these, and then we're going to start putting it together, because now we have some of our embellishments. Let me show you real quick. I did these off camera. These are the little bundt cakes, and we'll be decorating those. So yep, we're getting our stuff together so we can start putting our faux food together. Okay, there's one other thing I want to show you before I go. And I never, I saw these before and they've been around for a few years. Never thought too much of it, But I'll tell you, when you're doing faux food and you have cookie cutters or you're making things out of the clay and they're little pieces and you need somewhere to put them, just for little things that you're going to use for your crafts, this is the best. You can see I have my cookie cutters, and I have a couple of the molds, and then I've been making some noses out of the clay, and I still have room for a lot of other things, but this is perfect, especially for little cookie cutters, because I couldn't put those like just in the drawer or whatever, because I don't want them getting out of shape at all, because these are, they're sturdy, but they could be moved as far as their shape goes, and I don't want that to happen. So I got this on Amazon. I think it was $17, but it's, even for hair, clips, rubber bands, bobby pins, makeup, blushes, lipsticks, and it closes up. You can see it closes up into a pretty small, not tiny, but doable to put on a counter. But this is a really, really cool thing, I think. And like I said, I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link underneath in the description box as well, but look at my Amazon store as well. Guys, until we get together again, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.